What up, boys? Mo here, and in this video I want to walk you guys through things that kept me broke and pretty much every single struggle that's held me back from reaching my full potential and how I was able to get over them. So if you can relate to any of this, this is probably the first thing you should be focused on, is improving yourself before you even try to start any other business, because this is holding you back and it will continue holding you back until you start applying it. And for context, I came to America 10 years ago. No phone, no internet, no laptop, no experience, barely spoke English, and I was able to generate millions of dollars by my 4th or 5th year here living in America. So I know for a fact you can do this too. The first thing you need to understand when it comes to this self-development journey and comes to growth for you as a person who deserves to earn millions of dollars online is there are 3 specific things holding you back. There are your mental traps, which are things that are ingrained in your brain because of where you grew up, how you grew up, and the people you grew up with. Then there are external distractions, okay? This is also the environment and the things that grab your attention and suck the energy out of you without you even noticing, okay? Then there's a lifestyle habit. So these stupid decisions that you constantly make that have a big compound effect negatively on the way you operate, the way you treat your body and your brain, that end up leading you the opposite of being in your full potential. So this tier list is pretty simple. The higher it is on the tier list, the more dangerous it is and the worse this thing is. So I'm going to start off with this right here, okay? I will zoom in, but lying to yourself. Okay, the first thing you need to stop doing if you want to become a millionaire or just get money online in general, you need to stop lying to yourself. Okay, bro to bro. This starts with the simplest things. If you tell yourself you're going to fall asleep by 10:30 and you don't fall asleep by 10:30, then you're automatically treating your brain and telling yourself that you are not a man of your word. And if you're not a man of your word, then that means you're going to continuously break these habits no matter what it is. Whether it's not eating McDonald's, not going to sleep early, not hitting the gym when you told yourself you will, right? And all of these different things. And this ties directly into journaling, which we'll probably talk about later. But the reason why entrepreneurs, millionaires, and people talk about journaling so important, because it's not just you telling yourself in your brain and then kind of forgetting about it, or telling your brain, it's okay, I can break that promise. No, because when you write something down, it feels like you're signing a contract to yourself. And if you tell yourself every single day, today I have a power list. The first thing I'm going to do is hit the gym. Then I'm going to go ahead and create 10 videos. Then I'm going to spend 2 hours studying this. Then you know, okay, you've written an obligation to yourself. And I keep looking here because I literally have my journal, right? And you have to stop lying to yourself. And the quicker you do this, the quicker life will get, or the better life will get for you, no matter what it is you're doing. So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be this thing right here. Okay. Thankfully for me, I'm Muslim, so I don't necessarily have to fight this too often, but I fell into the trap of trying to get distracted and find the perfect wife, find the perfect girl, find the perfect woman, and try to entertain these women, because it gave me this self-pride. It gave me this ego. It feels like, hey, you can play this game and win at this game of getting women because it's such an easy game and that every single guy should do. No, okay? Women are the biggest distraction you can ever have as a man, especially as a man who is looking to develop himself, okay? They're going to require money, they're going to require time, they're going to require attention and effort. And these are the 4 most valuable things you have as a man that you should not be giving away to a woman to bust a nut or to feel some type of self-esteem boost, okay? You need to get away from women, and I don't mean this in a bad way, like you need to just focus on yourself. Because once you are who you think you can be, right? Once you are the person who deserves to have a woman, the woman will flock to you the same way the money will come to you, the same way life will come to you, the way you want it to, okay? Yes, men are hunters, but you need to be hunting for money. You need to be hunting for your future. You need to be hunting for your family, and the woman will come. The woman will find you, bro. I promise you, there is no shortage of women, and they're not going to go anywhere. There's a reason why guys in Miami who are 50 years old staying and getting 20-year-old girls, okay? Because girls will always flock to the money, and girls will always flock to somebody who can provide and protect them. And right now, at the current stage that you are, if you're watching this video, you're probably not ready to protect and provide for a woman. Therefore, you should do that for yourself and not get distracted by them at this point of your life. Next thing is going to be, let's say, crypto. Okay, crypto is very hot. I'm gonna put this on A, maybe even B, honestly. Like, I've made a lot of money in crypto, and this year, surprisingly enough, I've fucking lost a lot of money, especially with meme coins. The reason why I say this is a big distraction, not just in crypto in general, but like this whole investing and stock trading, and you hear this is going up and this is going down so quick, is because ultimately, if that is not a career you are pursuing, it is a waste of time, okay? If you want to be like Warren Buffett buys stuffs and never looks at them until years from now because he's made an educated decision with a specific thesis about a company that he believes in long term. So if you want to do that for yourself, okay? Believe in yourself and invest every single dollar you have in yourself because you believe that long term you will give yourself the biggest return possible. And if you can't do that, then sure, go ahead, invest in some stocks, invest in some crypto things, but don't try to get rich with them overnight because if you do that, you're going to get lost in the sauce and you're going to waste your time and end up deviating from whatever it is your main objective in life or in business is, okay? So the quicker I realize this, the quicker that I realize I'm not investing into something or putting my money into something to get a quick return out of it, but more so because I'm diversifying or I'm planning for the long run, the quicker I got rich. And on top of that, you never hear of somebody getting rich off trading, okay? You never really hear, other than like Warren Buffett, for example. The majority of the time, people who are trading are also selling info or also selling courses or also have experience doing X, Y, and Z. So trading isn't really a main source of wealth, okay? And it's not something you would want to treat as a source of wealth. So again, if you're just getting started, this is one thing that kept me broke that you would want to stay away. The next thing is this right here. Okay, I'll also put this B. It's a funny meme, but this meme represents perfect timing. Okay, you trying to time everything so perfectly before you get started. You want to make sure life is perfect right now. You want to make sure you have the right time. You want to make sure you're in the right place. You want to make sure you have the right laptop, right? You start making all these fucking excuses to yourself on why you shouldn't start something now, on why you shouldn't hit the gym right now, on why you shouldn't eat this thing or switch up your eating habits, right? Because all of these little things add up and then end up telling you that, hey, it's okay, I can wait another month. It's okay, I can wait another 6 months. No, bro. Tomorrow is not promised. Next year is not promised, okay? Next month is not promised to you. So you need to be treating every single day pretty much like it's your last, okay? And stop waiting for the perfect timing thing. Right? Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Just you have an idea, start executing on it once you have enough information and go forward with it. Stop overthinking and wasting your time on trying to find perfect timing for things because there's no such thing as perfect, okay? And we all know this. The next thing I'll say is probably this right here. And I'll put this like, I guess C tier, right? Because actually, no, I'll also put this in B tier. Okay, junk food. Coming from a person who fucking loves desserts, okay, bro? I love burgers. I love desserts. I love cake. I love chocolate. I love pizza. As I'm getting older and as I get richer, I've started to notice the impact it has on my brain and my body. And I know you can too, okay? I'm not asking you to go full beef carnivore diet and turn into Brian Johnson or The Rock, okay? What I'm asking you and telling you to do that from experience. The more I ate like this, the less my brain worked. And if I know I can feed my brain the right vitamins and the right nutrients and the right energy resources, the right fuel to my body, then I can operate at a higher level. It's like you have a Ferrari, right? But you want to go ahead and fill it up with diesel or fill it up with unleaded gas. And then you're mad on why the engine keeps braking, right? Or why the transmission's not working. Well, brother, you're not putting the right liquids and the right fuel into the car. So that's the way you want to treat your brain as well. And the quicker you start realizing this and the quicker you have an adjustment and you're able to monitor what you put into your body and actually be more cautious about it, the quicker your brain starts to work better, where your ideas flow better, your energy is better, you can focus for longer, and all of these different things actually add up with time. Next thing is, I would say, juggling. Okay, this is also very important. So I know this from experience. When I was first getting started in business, I was trying to juggle a lot of things. I was trying to juggle multiple jobs during the day, and I was trying to juggle multiple online business opportunities and plant as many seeds as I can into different places, thinking that the more seeds I plant, one of them has got to hit, right? We've all heard that saying before. The truth is, all in is a term that was invented because it really actually makes a big impact. And I've noticed this over the last 10 years, I guess, of me living in this country, that the people that I've seen do one thing for the longest time became the most successful at it, okay? Look at some of the top gurus, look at some of the top entrepreneurs we all know in today's day and age. They have been doing the same thing for so long, where now they are at the top of their game with that thing. And I've struggled with this so much, especially on my journey to becoming a millionaire, is guess what? I've had to fucking juggle. I've had to jump from one industry to another. I've had to jump from one business model to another until I finally decided to go all in on e-com and figure out that, guess what? This is my realm. This is my world. This is what I should be doing all the time. And if I were to keep doing this forever and ever, then I know I could have been 10 steps ahead, right? But it is what it is now, and I learned that lesson the hard way, and I'm trying to give you guys that same exact feedback, that stop juggling too many things, focus on one thing, okay? And make sure that you are putting every single ounce of energy into it until it makes or breaks you. The next thing is gonna be gurus, okay? I'm gonna put this also probably up here with this, okay? A lot of us, when we were broke, or when I was broke, try to tell ourselves that we are making progress, that we are working, we are studying, we are learning, right? By watching all these fucking motivational videos and reading through motivational tweets and scrolling through TikTok for hours and hours because it's all inspiration. No, okay? Every single person that you see that's posting inspiration was not watching inspiration for hours on end. They were working for hours on end until they became the inspiration. And that is going to be the case for you, okay? Sure, watch a few here and there, but don't make it a part of your day where if you're spending at least 1 hour, bro, imagine yourself spending 1 hour a day watching videos that are not going to push you forward in life, that are not actually going to have practical, tactical advice for what you're trying to learn and actually help you make money. If that's not the case, then you should not be watching that video, okay? You don't need to sit out here and watch somebody's day in the life vlog of them driving a Porsche, spending money and going to restaurants and doing X, Y, and Z. That's not going to move you forward in life, bro. I promise you that, okay? You need to be focused on watching practical and tactical videos if you are going to watch content that's actually going to give you answers to the same or specific problem that you have. Don't watch videos just to watch them. Have a problem in the business model that you are trying to do, and then go ahead and search for that answer. And once you find that answer, go ahead and fucking implement it, okay? Because if you do that, then that is okay. But if you're just gonna sit there and watch videos non-end for inspiration and motivation, then bro, what's the point? You're just wasting your most valuable time and resource, which is your time. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is work-life balance. I'll probably put this also in the A tier right here. There is no such thing as work-life balance. Oh, I worked 8 hours, now I need to rest 4 hours. Oh, my mama told me this. Oh, my daddy told me this. No, okay? If you wanna live the life that you are dreaming about, then it all has to coexist. There's no such thing as, being a superhero during the day and a normal guy during the night. We've all watched Superman and Batman and Iron Man, right? Tony Hawk is Tony Hawk all the time, okay? Meaning whether there's the world ending or the world's not ending, the suit is available and he has to get to work when work is required. And that has to be the model and the mind frame that you have to have when it comes to chasing this life, okay? Laptop on deck, phone on deck. You are ready to work no matter what when things have to get done. If you have to go ahead and make $10,000 tomorrow, you sit your ass down and you figure out how to fucking do that, okay? You don't do a work-life balance and say, no, I worked 8 hours, I made 500 at my regular job, therefore I'm gonna take tomorrow off. And when I have a day off, I'm gonna go ahead and invest into my future. No, okay? You sit there and you get shit done when you need to get shit done, and that's how you're able to get ahead in life. So work-life balance, forget about that, okay? There is no such thing, it's all in one. This is next. This is also very dangerous for me. I'll put it probably right here. Overthinking. I think I didn't struggle with this as much as other people or as much as I see other people. I came from Syria and I knew all I had to do was pretty much put in enough effort, learn everything I can, and ultimately I will get rich. And one of my flaws, the biggest character flaws is I actually don't think a lot. Like literally, if I have an idea, I go from idea to execution like this, okay? And sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. But my motto has always been figure shit out as you go. And I think that has allowed me to get to where I am a lot faster than other people, because I'm the type of person who is okay failing later on, but at least I get started and put things into practice. And if you're not putting things into practice yourself, and you're overthinking and you're trying to be perfect, then you're just stalling yourself from progress anyways, right? We've all heard the quote, the person who fails the fastest learns the fastest. And that's how you should be treating this whole thing, is you want to fail as quick as possible and then be able to learn as quick as possible and adapt. Because if you can fail more and get over those failures, then guess what? The results will also be there. So don't overthink, just execute. Next thing is going to be advice. This is also very dangerous. I'll probably put this, I'll put this right here. Okay, B tier. So taking advice from family or from people that don't have the things in life that you want to accomplish. Never listen to somebody who's giving you advice on things they haven't done. As simple as that. Only take advice that people you would trade places with. And if somebody's telling you something, but you look at them and you say, this is not a life I would want to live about that person, then don't listen to their advice. Only ask for advice from people you would trade shoes and places with. As simple as that. And that's taken me a really long way. So final tool we have is this one. I'll probably put this right here, because this is only applicable really once you start making money and you get a little bit of success. Then guess what? You're like, I have the skills. My first business is making money. I already have this source of income. Let me go ahead and jump to this new exciting idea. Okay? This is the most dangerous thing you can do. When you start seeing just a little bit of results at something, the last fucking thing you want to do is jump to another, because I promise you the grass is never greener on the other side. Okay? The grass is greener where you water it. So if you have a business and you have an idea and you have something that's already giving you slight good results, you keep watering that thing until that result is turning into a tree, into a farm, and into everything you imagine it to be. And once you do that, and once you conquer that, then it's okay to jump from one idea into another and try to explore and diversify. But until you do that, you should not be thinking about that. And last but not least is probably goal setting. I would put that right here. Yeah, A tier. And I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a good terminology. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Okay, the word SMART. And the reason why I put this is SMART goal setting, and I learned this actually pretty early. You never want to set goals that are too hard and too far for you to actually accomplish. The whole point of setting goals is to actually set things that you can reach and you can accomplish. Because the same way how lying to yourself affects you negatively, setting goals that are unrealistic and unachievable will also help set your brain negatively, because you just feel like everything's impossible and you're not moving forward in your life. So try to set goals that are simple, that are achievable. Hit the gym 5 times a week. Goal, done. Make $1,000 next month. Goal, done, right? You're training your mind that anything you set your mind for, or any goal that you set for yourself, you can actually accomplish. And if you can keep doing that consistently, then you will win. But if you're not setting goals that are attainable, that are achievable, that are realistic in a timely manner, then guess what? You're just also lying to yourself, and you're consistently putting yourself in that loop of not being able to move forward. And then you're going to get into your own brain and talk yourself out of success, like you always do, because of all of these different factors. So yeah, that is my tier list of mental traps, external distractions, and lifestyle habits that pretty much drain me and held me back from getting rich. And hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.